this is Nusrat, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that has really helped me a lot. I mean, a lot, and I want to share it with you. So, before we begin, this is going to be something a little bit different from all other things I was doing, but I really feel like I have to share it with you right now because it's like one of those things that I don't know, it's just a feeling, you can say. Like, nature is guiding me to really share this with you. So this is something I have discovered in the beginning of my journey as an entrepreneur. So you know what entrepreneurship is all about. It's about, in the beginning, it's like, oh, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I'm going to start my own business, it's so much fun. And then learn this, learn that, have your website, learn email marketing, get meetings, get organized. So that's a lot of work. And what happens is that every day I kept on stacking work after one after another. And I would usually work for like the entire morning, or and then afternoon, and then in the evening, and then at night. I usually did not take weekends off. I did not take even an hour break at times, other than lunch. And I didn't watch any movies, I didn't hang out. So you know where we are coming from if you're also in that part of the journey. You might be wondering, why am I talking to you about this in a video about manifestation and law of attraction? That's because something around this has helped me a lot. So before we begin, I want you to understand that every person has both masculine energy and feminine energy. It does not matter if you're a man or a woman, you have both masculine and feminine energy. And what happens is that when these energies are not in balance, that's when we have different types of problems. What is masculine energy? Masculine energy is the type of energy which is all about setting goals, getting work done, about taking charge, about leadership, confidence. So it's basically the driving goal. And if you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a man or a woman, you probably have that a lot, like I do. And feminine energy is all about being more emotional, looking for love, finding soulmate, being creative, receiving. So it's more to do with like the softer aspects of life. Now, as human beings, we kind of use both of these energies all throughout our day. I was going through a video on it, and there is a YouTuber called Alexandra, and I really loved her definition on it. She was saying that, for example, in the morning we get up and we lay in bed and we're imagining how the day would go, we're visualizing our dreams. So that's kind of like the feminine energy. And then as the day progresses, we go to our work, we start our businesses, we start our meetings. So that's when the masculine energy comes into action. So all throughout our day, our our energy flow actually moves between both feminine and masculine energy. So what happens is that when one of these gets wounded or one of this gets blocked, that's when we find few problems in our own mood, in our body, or it could be in our like lifestyle. So what I found out, for example, during the start of my business, when I was going through this wild journey, when I was not taking any break, and I had like every day, if I had 5 to-do listing on the first day, the second day I had 10, the third day I had 15, and I was just working on ticking them off, planning things, getting things done, starting my event, starting my course, starting my website. So it was like really, it was fun, of course, but it was kind of like tiring, and I was not really practicing self-care. And around that time, I also found out that something was blocking me from my manifestations. Like I was doing everything I could. I was looking in the beginning of my journey, I was looking for clients, and I was like over delivering. I was creating a lot of content and my courses, I was giving away things, I was doing like seminars, webinars, I was doing paid ads, and something wasn't really clicking. Like, it was like I was thinking, is something wrong with me because I'm doing everything from my point, everything I could do, every way I could serve, and yet I was not finding my desired result. So one day I woke up and I didn't feel like doing anything because I was going through that, disappointment, that why isn't things working out and why am I facing so many troubles. I tried to work on one thing and I find some kind of obstacle. So one day I woke up and I started listening to Grabber Boy numbers, which are like switch words on YouTube. I was listening to it on Root Chakra. There is this channel on Grabber Boy numbers. I can link it below. It's really very helpful. I was listening to it and I was thinking that perhaps what I'm dealing with has something to do with my root chakra being blocked, because it has all to do with survival, right? So I was listening to it and suddenly I felt this inspiration that, you know what, everything that is happening to you, mostly all kinds of sicknesses, is happening on the left part of your body. So find out what your left part of the body is about. So as I was listening to that, root chakra meditation or root chakra switch words music, and as I was listening to the switch words on root chakra and on manifestation, it was kind of strange that why am I suddenly thinking about that. So I felt like it's some divine intervention. We all get that time and again. So when I had that thought, I realized that, hey, yes, almost everything that goes wrong in my body is usually on my left side. Like my scar is on the left side, my left eye was aching, my left kidney was aching on another day, my left foot usually aches. So immediately I started searching for it. What does left side of the body mean and what does right side of the body mean? So I found out through another YouTube video that left side of the body means feminine, left is the feminine side and right is the masculine side. So even before that, I did have this realization that my feminine energy is wounded, but I really didn't think it was like serious, and I really didn't pay it much attention, because I was really in my masculine energy. I was really using it, and I really need it because I need to start my business. I need to be really aggressively, determined. I have to set my goal. I have to take charge of my life. And so I wasn't really paying much attention to all this feminine wounds and all that. But that day when I listened to that music and when I had this revelation come to me that, your left side of the body is wounded, fix it and your life will get fixed, something like that. And I immediately searched it on the internet and I found out that the left side of the body is the feminine side, and it also kind of matched that, yes, my left side, my feminine energy is kind of wounded, because the last time I practiced self-care was probably 1.5 years ago. Like, I just took some time off. I had this warm bath with calming music and aromatherapy and all those kind of self-care thing. And after that, it's been just hustle, work day and night, work, get up and work. It's not just work for business, even if it's like spirituality. I go on this really strong mode that I have to learn all kinds of meditation, I have to do all the push-ups, I have to do workout 3 times a day. So it was pretty intense, and my feminine energy was really wounded. Then how does it all relate to a manifestation, you may be wondering. Well, I did not delay. I started to immediately practice what has been inspired into me. Whatever work I had that day, I just decided that today is the day I'm going to take some rest. After like ages, I'm going to practice self-care. So I just took the day off. I put on some music, I did some home spa, I put on some fragrance, and I did all sorts of things to really pamper myself up. And besides that, I also listened to music to heal wounded feminine energy on the internet, on YouTube. And after that, I noticed a lot of shifts. Like, all this happened throughout the afternoon, and from the evening, within 3 hours, I got my result. So my result was, of course, my first few clients. So I was struggling with getting clients despite of paid traffic and all the things that I was doing, the marketing and everything. I was getting like 1 client in 3 to 4 weeks. And on that day, just as my feminine energy kind of got healed, within, like, I was just checking my phone, within 2 hours I got 3 clients on my new event, which was like, wow. I mean, it's like the block kind of just faded and things just started to happen. And I realized that what was wrong with me all these days, what I was doing wrong. The main thing I was doing wrong was that I was really in my, in an excessive masculine energy. I was really trying to control things, even in my manifestation. So I had this like feeling that I have to take charge, I have to control everything. And you know what happens in manifestation? If you want something to happen in a specific way, like I have to control how I get something, whatever I want, then usually it does not happen, because at one point you really need to let go of whatever you're manifesting, that desire you have. You need to let go and you need to surrender to the universe. So since I was really too much on my masculine energy, I wasn't really being able to fully surrender to the universe. I was like in the control mode, that yes, I have this in mind and this has to come through this or through that path, and I was really trying to control it, and I couldn't really, like, I was getting in my own way. I couldn't really control myself, that nature of taking charge. I couldn't control it because my feminine energy was wounded. And you know what feminine energy is all about? It's all about surrendering, it's all about receiving love. So in a way, if our feminine energy is wounded, we're creating a block between us and the universe, because the main stage of manifestation is that once you have your desire, you need to surrender, you need to allow the love of the universe come into your life, allow abundance or health or love or whatever you're manifesting to come to you, without really trying to control how, the what, the whens, right? So you can actually get it checked if you are not being able to manifest for a long time, if you're feeling blocked. So it could be your feminine energy is wounded. Like I said, it does not matter if you're a man or a woman. If your feminine energy is wounded, if you're finding it hard to really surrender, to really receive love, so how can the universe really shower its love on you in the form of manifestation? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you in your manifestation journey. If it did, let me know, and you can share this with someone you love, someone you care for. Subscribe to me for more content like this. Take care.